How's it going, everyone? Over the last year or two, we've talked a lot about the live service genre. A lot of publishers, a lot of developers getting into live service gaming. You guys heard me melt down back in 2023 about the Concord Burger trailer. You guys have heard me melt down about Fair Games. You guys have all shared your opinion on, PlayStation having a lackluster output recently, given their emphasis on live service games, Naughty Dog being completely iced. Yes, completely iced for an entire generation because of live service games. It has been something that we have talked about ad nauseum, and I have said that I don't think it's gonna stop anytime in the near future. I think so many developers, so many publishers look at what the absolute top live service games draw in. The Fortnites, the League of Legends, the World of Warcrafts, Final Fantasy XIVs, the big live service games that have that passive revenue that you can monetize for years and years, and you can rely on that, and now they're desperate to get some of that microtransaction revenue. They're desperate to drop some more free-to-play games, and we have a studio that I was not expecting to do a live service game, also getting into the live service market. And at this point, there would probably be a time where I would be upset by news like this. I think at this point, this is just funny. And we are talking about Quantic Dream. By the way, guys, Quantic Dream back in 2021 unveiled that they were working on a Star Wars title, Star Wars Eclipse, a narrative-driven Star Wars game. People had been wondering, hey, when are we going to get an update on this? There was previous notes and people speculating that the game would come out in 2026. It definitely is not coming out in 2026, but how about that? No updates on Star Wars Eclipse for so many years. They unveiled this game in 2021. The latest we get from this studio is the announcement of a brand new live service free-to-play game in Spellcasters Chronicles. I'm sorry, if you cannot find a little bit of humor from that, then we're not having fun with this. Let's at least have a little bit of fun with this in terms of when these live service games get unveiled, the reception to them, the studio that they come from, and the optics surrounding them. Again, when Quantic Dream unveiled a game super early in Star Wars Eclipse, for 4 years, people have been waiting on a meaningful update on that game. No update for you. What update do we got? We got a live service game to announce in Spellcasters Chronicles, another free-to-play live service game. And you know what? Let's talk a little bit about what Quantic Dream has said, and then I do have a couple of other notes. There's a trailer on Quantic Dream's official YouTube channel. They're getting cooked beyond belief, and rightfully so. And you know what? Maybe you can be like, oh, that's the state of gaming these days. You guys just bug out about games. You guys just complain about games before you even play them. How many live service games do we have to go through? And studios that have been known for single-player experiences doing live service games that the games either get canceled, they end up shutting down, they have a very short shelf life, whatever the case may be. And yes, you can point out, well, Helldivers 2 was successful. Well, how many of those are truly successful? And how many studios that are known for single-player titles have shifted to the live service multiplayer model and have that turned out well? Remedy. How's FBC Firebreak turning out for you? Oh, I don't know. How's Ninja Theory's Bleeding Edge turning out for you? Oh, I don't know. We've seen this story play out so many times, and let's go over the full message from David Cage from Quantic Dream. For over 28 years, Quantic Dream has been pushing the boundaries of interactive storytelling with award-winning titles like Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and Detroit Become Human. More than 25 million players worldwide and have shared on the journeys with us. Since 2018, we have entered a new phase of growth and innovation. We doubled the size of the team, bringing together talents from all over the world, united by the same passion for creativity. We opened a new studio in Montreal, moved into new headquarters in Paris, built for the next generation of our proprietary technology, and became our own publisher. After years as a single project studio, we also decided to take a new step. Multiple teams are fully dedicated to crafting the next generation of great games, including something very different, a competitive multiplayer experience born from the same spirit of curiosity and creativity that has always defined us. This new title may be a surprise to our fans, but it's very different from what we've done so far. But taking risks, challenging ourselves, exploring new ways of playing and telling stories, and attempting what seems impossible has always been a part of our DNA. We also know how demanding it is to create something new, earning the trust of players, standing out in such a competitive space and introducing fresh concepts is incredibly challenging, and since we have no legacy in the genre, we know we have everything to prove, which is why your support and feedback will be essential. Together, we believe we can create something truly unique. Of course, development of Star Wars Eclipse continues, and we are eager to share more with you in the future. That is one of the key problems of this. Star Wars Eclipse is a game that I think there's some excitement around. I don't know if it's this overwhelming excitement, but it's a game that's known about the optics of not giving us an update on this game for 4 years. A game that was obviously unveiled way too early, and you can see, like, I remember thinking about this when Eclipse first got a trailer. It's like, bro, you're revealing this game like 30 billion years before it's actually coming out, and it's hard to get excited about games like that. But the optics of unveiling a game like that, not giving us a meaningful update for years and years, and then shifting to a live service game from a promotional standpoint. Yes, you do have different teams working on these titles, but from a promotional standpoint, revealing a live service game, I don't understand how anybody from an optics standpoint can think that, oh, this is a good idea. If you did want to do this, at the very least, give us a meaningful update on Star Wars Eclipse and then reveal the game, because then people would be like, all right, Eclipse is on the way, they're still working on that. Now, I think there is going to be that skepticism on whether or not Eclipse is actually making any meaningful progress. I hope it is. I was about to say I'm sure it is, but in the game development world, who knows? And the statement concludes with, I want to take this opportunity to thank all of our fans around the world for our playing our games year after year, for the kind words whenever we meet, for their patience and encouragement. This is the new beginning of a new chapter for Quantic Dream. The beginning of a new chapter for Quantic Dream, a studio that has been so invested into narrative-heavy games. That new chapter being revolved around a game that we haven't gotten an update on it for 4 years, and we don't even know the progress on development, and then a live service game. This encapsulates what I think so many people hate about gaming and a lot of these development studios these days, chasing this live service bag. Again, just assess this whole situation. A studio that has been so involved with single-player narrative-heavy games. Their last game, by the way, came out in 2018. No new game for 7 years at this point. They unveiled the game way too early, and we can make, oh, they were trying to recruit people. Whatever. It got unveiled in 2021. For 4 years, no updates on the game, no updates on the studio, really. And now the meaningful update we get is that, oh, we got a live service game, guys. We're getting into the game as well. And you look at the trailer that's uploaded into Quantic Dream's official channel. The comments section. Man, I was waiting for something kind of Detroit Become Human. You know, Quantic Dream is making a Star Wars game and now has announced it's a games as a service. Press F to pay respect. Looks like one of those AI slop scam mobile game ads. We want Heavy Rain 2, not this. When is the announcement for the server shutdown date? It's just like, dude, come on, man. I don't understand why you even, because now you're setting this game up to fail. When you surround it with the optics that this game does have with, you know, Star Wars Eclipse not getting an update, you being a single player oriented studio shifting to this live service project that is, the perception is gonna be that it's taking away from what makes Quantic Dream, and you can say it doesn't. Guess what? Perception is what it is. That's what people are going to take this as. And again, it just encapsulates what I think so many people are disappointed by with the gaming industry today. Sony using so many of their resources to invest into live service. Naughty Dog being iced from releasing a new game for 7 years. 7 years, no new Naughty Dog. Oh my god, we got Last of Us Part 1. No, I'm talking about a new game. 7 years, no new Naughty Dog game. And that's with the idea that Intergalactic is going to come out in 2027. You're talking about classic PlayStation IPs not getting another chance, so we can pour money into Concord, so we can pour money into Fair Game. Now, the perception is going to be, Quantic Dream, you're not doing what people loved Quantic Dream for. You're not giving us an update on Star Wars Eclipse for 4 years. You're doing a live service multiplayer game? Again, I just think from an optics standpoint and just the perception of live service games from studios like this, it's just a bad look. And you know, well, you already got people putting a clock on this game of, oh, it's gonna be shut down within 6 months, within a year, and that's because we've seen this song and dance play out so many times at this point that, again, it is a little bit hubris, but as I outlined to you guys everything going on, it's just like, brother, how are we going down this roll again? Maybe they got some investor backing them, being like, dudes, we need to do this live service spellcasting game. It is what I want you guys to do. And hey, if that's the case, more power to them, but I just don't. Even if you wanted to do a game like this, revealing it with these optics, I think, is just so bad. And you're setting this game up, you know, people say first impressions are so important. You're setting this game up for failure when you have a first impression like this. But that'll do it for me. Let me know, am I having an unhinged meltdown? Yo, whatever we talk about these live service games, when it comes from these studios that we played a lot of their games. We played Heavy Rain, we played Indigo Prophecy, we played Detroit Become Human. We talk up these games, you know. I try to leave. Beyond Two Souls was alright, alright? Beyond Two Souls was alright. You know, I wasn't blown away by it, but it was alright. But when we see these studios then shift to live service, and then also at the same time not give us a meaningful update on a game that they revealed 4 years ago, and they haven't dropped a game in 7 years, it's just a little insane, isn't it? But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.